Hi everyone, it's Rebecca with linkinglewiscounty.com, and on today's episode of Hear All About It, we have a returning guest, Caree Turck. Welcome, Caree. Caree, you're here from Team Faith for Lowville Relay for Life. Mm-hmm. Okay, and tell us, you've been in here before talking about all of the wonderful fundraising events that you do for Relay for Life. What is it that you're here to talk about today?
So we are getting ready for the 8th annual Team Faith Relay for Life softball tournament that we hold here in Lowville at the fairgrounds at the end of July. It's July 30th this year, Saturday after the fair.
Okay.
And looking for teams that want to register. Registration deadline is July 11th, so it's coming up really quick. Okay. So they can get those into me if they want to play. And as well as to just let the community know that day, save the date, the 30th, because we have so many things going on besides the tournament itself.
Sure.
People like to come and play and people like to come watch, but we have a space where we have kids games and face painting going on to bring the kids. We've kept it a family-friendly event.
Excellent.
And we have a big Chinese auction, and we have food on Lions Field in the concession stand, and we have Sassy Mama's food truck at Larrabee softball field, and if by chance we are on a third field, we take care of food there too.
Okay, so we should mention this is at several different locations, multiple games being played around the area. How many people are on a team?
It varies. Some teams, they stick to their 10, others they play with 12, 14, 15. It's an adults with teens welcome to play as long as a parent or guardian signs the waiver for the teenagers. Double elimination co-ed tournament, and we only require that there's one female on the team, and that one female has to play at all times.
Okay.
A lot of teams do prefer more than one because that's a lot on her to play the entire time.
Right, but just to keep it eligible for everyone, that's a requirement. What is the registration cost, and what is the deadline for that?
$100.
Okay.
And people are always like, wow, that's so cheap. But as a fundraiser, we've wanted to keep it that way. We wanted to keep it low so teams want, play and enjoy the day and help out with the fundraising costs, because all the money raised that day does go to the American Cancer Society Relay for Life.
That's amazing.
And Monday, July 11th, so coming up really quick, is that registration deadline.
Okay. And how would they go about registering their team?
So we have a Facebook page. It's kind of complicated because it's Team Faith /Beaver River Relay for Life of the North Country, and all the information can be found there, and people can message that page and I can get back to them and tell them anything that they need to know.
Okay, so after all the teams have registered, I'm sure that it's going to be a lot of work for you. You get all that information, you decide who's playing where, what fields, and what time. How can the public that wants to come out and enjoy a day of softball, participate in the food, buy raffle tickets, how do they find out the schedule of where and when things will be?
All of that is on our Facebook page as well, and all of that takes place at the fairgrounds with the exception of if we have to hold a game or two off campus site, and if we do, it's within a mile of the fairgrounds. But the kids games, the raffles, all of that are just underneath Lions baseball field, the Little League field, and above Larrabee softball field. There's a kind of they call it a little campground area, grassland area. That's where we locate all of those things. We try to draw the raffles somewhere around the time that the first team is eliminated, because we do have some people that travel for the event, so we don't really necessarily put a time on it until I have the brackets drawn out and know about when the first team would be leaving us.
Do winners need to be, for the raffle, do they need to be on site to be eligible?
We typically don't. We can call people and they can come back. They can make arrangements with our team members for pickup or drop off or things that they need to. It's nice when they are, or can pop back over for the things that they win, especially if they win big things, but it's not necessarily present now.
Okay. So we've covered registration, and so that registration, that's the total fee. Mm-hmm. It's just $100 per team. Gets you into the tournament. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Do you need, as far as Chinese auction and that stuff, do you need donated items from the community, or are you set with that?
The community has been wonderful, but we are willing to take anything that any individual or local business wants to give us, as we've been kind of getting out and about and asking. We've got a lot of wonderful things, and a lot of them are already pictured on the Facebook page inside the event.
Great.
But again, anything is welcome. The more we have, generally, the more money we're able to raise.
Okay. Is there a date and a location as to where you would like anyone that wants to donate items, where those should be dropped off?
I'm pretty easy to find right here in Lowville, and I also I have some team members that live in some of the outlying areas as well, so we can probably accommodate something if somebody touches base with me.
Great, excellent. So, what about, is this rain or shine?
It is.
Okay.
Knock on wood. Thunder,
Right.
lightning obviously is the only thing that keeps us off the field.
Right.
Rain does complicate things a little bit due to field conditions.
Sure.
So we are hoping that it's not an issue, but we know Mother Nature sometimes has a mind of her own.
Absolutely. So I guess the big thing is to, if you want a team to be involved, look at the Facebook page for registration, and same for spectators or members of the community that are looking for a good day of family time. Keep a lookout on the Facebook page for dates, or not dates, time and location of where everything will be.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can think of for the event that we should cover, or?
I think we've got it all.
Okay, great. So hopefully the weather will cooperate. You get a lot of teams, and the community comes out and supports a wonderful event.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in, Caree.